und welcome. I am arriving, so on Earth I am arriving, so.
Ah, the sonic ethereal lightness of being that truly is Backspace. Perhaps words of English would not truly describe the magic realism and wonder that Backspace possesses, Mr. Scope, or offer across such healing qualities even. If I do now understand anything, it is that Gyro has grown. He has changed and yet has also remained exactly as they always were. Yet the more they change, the more they remain the same. I could do little more than to consider that feelings of love towards Gyro will indeed continue eternally, with breaks between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. possibly on Thursday afternoons. For his shining star qualities and sparkling zest for life and living have indeed caused good to surface and shine in every molecule of my being and reveal immaculate pristine panini of surprise awaiting timelessly. Yes, I do indeed love everything about Backspace. Your perfection of finely tuned grace. Your closeness. Your encapsulating honesty and the way you close your eyelids sometimes when speaking. The mannerisms that you have never lost. The recognizable qualities that merely reminded me of how timeless and eternally passionate thought and beauty continues, except between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. on Thursday afternoons. Ah, even France really has no idea what love is all about. Love is a fascinating human concept, isn't it, Mr. Scope? Definitely now used on Earth as I recall. Do you remember Le Havre in France, Mr. Scope? They said on Earth that French was the language of love, as I remember, Mr. Scope. Yet I remember we were drinking cups of steaming snail mucus on the Riviera. It was raining down medium-sized rusted and decrepit passport portraits of Scarlett Johansson outside. There was that woman crossing the road, Mr. Scope. Yeah, she was like totally Grand Canyon size. Her hands were like flat-pack furniture. She just roared her head back and punched out an entire autobus. Then she pooched out several KPs. Then stomped towards the patisserie and she clenched the croissants and laughed like a broken mobile phone city. Then she punched the cash point machine. Then she staggered on down that street where Rembrandt had his first haircut and punched out every street light. Then she punched out 23 waiters and their entire bloodline back to the birth of Rembrandt. Backspace. And indeed, Paris on Earth is of course the city of love, isn't it, Mr. Scope? I mean, like it was totally obvious all along, as I remember now. Because Paris was always heading to airports, and forgetting to return phone calls, and kind of acting as if it didn't really care that much if you were paying or not. But when you weren't looking or paying attention, would pour warm stereotype pontifications about cold reasoning straight down the back of your pants. I tell you straight, if I had a pair of cargo shoes, then I would have kicked that city really, really hard right in its capital. I guess it was indeed the city of love after all. My feelings of love for you, Gyro, are solid and unshakable and heavenly, divine and eternal. Yet I am distracted slightly on Thursday afternoons between 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Of course you did indeed demonstrate that life continues, yet it only seems to cause me to love you more. With answers revealed to life's mysteries unfolding. Yet to feel your warmth and your closeness and accept the state of bliss that your presence opens within me made me consider that love is real and exists as you indeed do. Yet, on Thursday afternoons between 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. I think I might be busy, but I'm not sure. Gyro. Your presence of closeness will forever be accepted. Your passion experienced within eternal nights as memories could never realistically ever end, and I would never want them to. The eternal perfecting scent of caressing your hair with breathing near you will only cause me to be eternally happy now and forever onward in life. except on Thursday afternoons between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. Yes, to anything connected toward you, Mr. Scope. For with you, Gyro, every second counts, and just knowing Backspace our life has given new purpose and brought unexpected wonder to my dioptic molecular messages. Even any thought or dream with or about you awakens my keyboard, mind and soul with the rotating joy of evolving and growing admiration and knowing that my love for you is indeed stronger than death. Yet for some strange reason, there's something about Thursday afternoons between 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. that doesn't do that at all. I will forever be eternally blessed for the memory of meeting you again and will always remain in contact. Forever thinking of you and planning constantly to meet you again. For just one touch or caress from you would clearly make any journey of hardship a laughable breeze when you have done so much already that I can only be grateful for by your being alive. Yes, Gyro, I will always love you. Backspace. I will always be thinking of you eternally. Life changes constantly for hundreds of years, and as you unfolded heaven on earth by your presence once again. Yet I think I'm busy on Thursday afternoons between 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. but I'll get back to you on that bit.
Man, there was this book I just read on the book.
Last future opening doors.
Well, it was my dream, so I guess I wrote it or something. But, man, it was bizarre. It was like, premise for this whole book was that every thought you have creates its own reality. It's like every choice or decision you make, the thing you choose not to do, fractions off and becomes its own reality, it just goes on from there forever. I mean, it's like